just a flashback, no flashback. I'm messing around with my mind with memories. And, you know, the people that understand you, like, if you're haunted by something like that, it's like, listen, I'm not the one that controls that. You know, I want to be thinking, and there's people that instigate with me to be obsessive. Also be, like, sad and angry, especially get depressed of the bad things in my life. Like, I don't want to think about this stuff. There's people that, you know, on a clairvoyance level, you know, relaying mental messages with words and thoughts, but also, like, text format, and it's, like, big and stuff like that. You know, but these people, they instigate in me to, like, so I could think about the past and be a bit depressed, but also I think maybe instigate a lot of drama and hatred in people. There's people that do that. And some people probably just want me to tell the truth how it really was. You know? But I just had a repressive memory. It was about bow and arrows. You know, it's like crossbows basically, but it was of Cargo, I forget his last name. The first time I saw him is 87, 88 Spain. And then like in 93, he showed up at my grandparents' house in south of Poland. And the reason why I thought, that was one of the reasons, but I remember this chick, Carol de la Cruz, freshman year of high school, you know, we were going to see the Pope, Karol Wojtyla. It's a name also for males in Poland. It's spelled with a K though. Carol is spelled with a C. Also, I don't know what happened with, you know, I'll be honest, a couple minutes ago, someone let me know, talk about Carol, or think about Carol with a C, because, you know, supposedly my cousin got up with something, like, you know, someone else had sex with her or her sister, and then my cousin got blamed for, like, hurting her. And I don't know if they actually blame me or something like that. I still don't know, because people blame me for stuff that I didn't do, you know? I know I had this repressive memory years ago. I had this repressive memory years ago, and, you know, some guy was like, you know, he's a guy with Carol and her sister on different occasions, I believe. But someone tried to let me know that they did that on purpose so I could get money on my cousin or something like that. I don't remember that. I know there's not a PDF file, but there's certain kind of, it's a term for image or something like that. And I think if somebody's same marriage, you know, it was a female. I don't know if it was Carol's sister, but it was some female, and actually she stole that from Lucas or something. Lucas was developing, and she I don't know, Lucas had a computer company. I don't know if he was working on it, and I think she made up with the money or something like that. That's something else, I believe, you know. But people trying to rob my cousin for anything they could. You know, people rob me multiple times for things they could get away with. You know, they probably got to get with Luke from, you know, Jersey City as well. Luke Treminovsky, right? But yeah, I don't have vivid memory. I remember, like, freshman year of high school, there was certain parts I couldn't account for, and there was the cast of Boy Meets World. And I didn't see the main character I told about last time. I talked about the guy, his friend, and I saw Minkus. I didn't see Topanga and, you know, Ben Savage, or like his brother. Actually, that's Ben Savage, I believe. You know, I didn't see him. I saw somebody else. I saw this kid Jimmy and somebody else. You know, it's this illusion people play. So, you know, if they were trying, you know, they were trying to set up my cousin and brother, I don't know how they did it. But, you know, that's just a tiny sometimes I'm all over the place. And yeah, Carol over there with a K, well, let's start with the Pope. And he came in Giant Stadium in 95, and, you know, he was driving around. He put a Pomelo and gave, and people from St. Mary's, you know, freshman St. Mary's, Anthony Scudero was there, one of the people, and a lot of upperclassmen, they were sitting around, we were supposed to be ushers. And he told me, look, stand up. He was like, stand up. And I just stood up, and Carol Wojtyla was in it, you know, and then Pomelo gave me a finger and stuff. You know, it's like, you know, I mean, it's something to do with my so-called brother Lucas, you know. I'm pretty sure he spoke about what's going on in Africa. Even then, you know, they had an AIDS crisis. I don't know if Lucas knew that, you know, the Catholic Church had money in stock market and condoms. And they did a lot of other things as well. They're devious things, you know. I mean, think about it, you know, they had ties to a lot of different people. The Catholic Church is the business for survival of the church, not of human beings. And, you know, probably a lot of other devious stuff. I mean, you know, child molestation, the priests are known to do as well, you know. I mean, a person I got sold to by a priest in church in St. Albans, and, you know, that was a Monsignor. And I mean, and it's the guy just like I was standing, just shocked me and stuff like that. Some of these people are really not nice people, you know. So, but I think it was about the Pope and what's going on in Africa and stuff like that. And I think, you know, Lucas, he was I don't know, I guess, you know, people heard, I mean, he wanted the lives so people talked to him, and then got to the Pope or something like that. Karol Wojtyla. The other Karol with a K, with a, you know, with an arch, you know, the archer over there, You know, he was like what, 6, 7 years old when he showed up to my grandparents' house, and we were arching, and I think I stepped one of the arrows, and years later, he just found his way to Rollway, New Jersey. I didn't recognize the guy. And I was like, and my cousin over there just went to his club and said, "Oh, let's sit on over there." And he just happened to sit there with his back and stuff like that. And they just, it's like he introduced us this and that. Like, "Oh, I'm Carol from like Spain and Poland." So I found out sometimes later, and he realized I didn't have my memory. I remember my memory was messed up. I went through a lot of abuse, and a lot of people just deceiving me and messing me up like that. But he just started talking about the bows and arrows. How he likes to be an archer and stuff like that. And it just started hitting me in the head. I started thinking a lot, like, why would he say that? And I just had to, repressive memories. So that's the 3 Ks today. One of them is a C. I'm not gonna go with this title and play around with lettering. It was going to be about Carol de la Cruz. Because I actually had a crush on her in high school. She was Dominican. She was a junior. Was she a junior? Yeah, I think she was a senior. Her sister Flavia was a junior, I believe. I don't think she was a sophomore. Flavia was like very they were all very voluptuous, curvy, Carol she was just very, very voluptuous in the backside, She was the one that talked to me, actually. She was the one that actually conversed with me, and we went to the Giants Stadium, and I think she sat in the front seat with me and stuff like that. Later on the way back, she didn't sit. I was talking with these 2 other girls. Actually, no, that was on a trip to Boston, I believe. That was on a trip to Boston, So yeah, I don't know. Oh, and by the way, Lucas, in the back of the bus, he didn't have a fellatio with a girl. He rhymed that verse. I don't think he did anything. He was just he was like, no, I don't think I want. It's like he just felt uncomfortable. So I know people are gonna lie about that as well. And maybe if I'm wrong, then it's like you can find me at ivlog.tv.